Oh, good evening, campers. It's still the 12th of whatever it is, April. So just look out the window. I'm up at Stonehenge here. It's all changed. Where bloody hell they gone? I'll tell you what, it's the first time I've seen this up here. And that's, I'll have a look. And that's a camper van while parking. You don't see that very often. But it's nice to see somebody having a go in it. It's a foreign Easter over there, and somebody parked up there. I don't like the idea of wrapping my front screen up. If you've ever got to move in the night or something, you know, somebody catches on fire or anything, you know, you can't get going, can you? Oh, I don't know what he's got in between us there. That chap there in the van behind me, he was parked over the other side, then he went, and he come back, parked over the other side, and we sort of shunted in there. There you go. So's still there. I'm Ronless. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's off with his grandchildren tonight. So whether I'll see him tomorrow or not, I don't know. But, it's beautiful. I love the colour of the sky. It's a bit more pinky than you can see it. That's where I was in Doris' cup. I left my bloody cup at home, didn't I? Well, look at that. The sun's come out. How bright that is. Look at the shadow. Beautiful evening now. That's my view of the stones. You can't see it through my windows, but hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. If you want to have a look, come ahead and look for yourself. Well, not what's happening. I've been doing a bit of this hypermileing and driving sensibly. Well, I always drive sensibly. I usually cruise at 50 on the motorway, on the dual carriageway and the ordinary road. Well, sorry, usually travel at 50 on the ordinary road and 60 on the dual carriageway and motorways. So I've knocked 10 miles an hour off. So I'm going at 40 miles an hour on the ordinary road, which is can be inconsiderate. But if I see a lorry coming, it's not usually speed up or get out of his way. You know, pulling the lay-by, let him by, which is not really good for the hypermiling, but they got a job to do, haven't they? And on the motorway at 50 is really good because Eddie K commented there are plenty of freedoms, which are they? I don't know what the fucking hell that is. And keep getting these fucking bullshits on here, don't I? They keep coming and telling you what the world is, and you know, not to vote. You know, you voted Tory, don't vote Tory. I mean, I've only just got into this now, haven't I? Because I mean, if you vote for the Green Party, they're not going to get in, are they? If you vote for the Labour Party, well, the idea is good, isn't it? But they've gone a bit left. And that fucking Steinmer, whatever his name is, he's a fucking idiot he is, isn't he? I'm going to sack that fucker. You know, the Tories, well, it's like the best of bad world, isn't it, really? I mean, it's that fucking... I mean, who the fucking hell want to put that Boris Johnson in charge? What a total twat. Isn't he? You know, he's a lying, two-faced fuckpig. I mean, people that have lied, you know, don't get caught. Tell lies, fuck tell lies, don't get caught. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, he's going to these fucking parties and that when they had all this, what's it, you know, just leave yourself wide open to criticism all the time, don't he? You know. You can imagine it, you know, imagine what it would be like when I was fucking in a bike club and people went outside, like we had members in our club that went out and told everybody what went on. You know, or went to the police and said, oh, they've been doing so-and-so, and they've been doing this, and they've been doing that. I can guarantee you it wouldn't last very fucking long. You know, string the fuckers up. You know. We'd have an occasion one time where we had to take somebody up on the white wall. Actually, before I was in a club, we took somebody, well, not in a, I wasn't a backpatch club, then I was in a club, but then took somebody up on the white horse at the top of a grassy slope, stripped them off bollock naked and tied them to a tree. You know, put their legs around that and sort of just bound them to a tree. thought to myself, thought to ourselves, you know, he'll get out. It's like 6:30 at night, 7 o'clock at night, winter mind. And it wasn't cold, but it wasn't very fucking hot. And we went dog walking for him the next day. But you fucking learn. Yeah. Can't do that to people, so, you know, fuck me. Like, give him a kiss and tell him to promise not to do it again. Fuck off, fucking cross you. Put him fucking right. You know. I can remember when our dad died, the day, I'm not sure it was the day our dad died, the day after. Our Thomas, my nephew, our Peter's brother, he was only little then. And we were going up and down the drive on his scooter. Our dad's electric scooter. And Thomas put his thumb over my thumb. I don't know, he was 7, 8. We weren't very bloody old. And there was a drop in the next door's garden. About, you know, if we'd have gone over it backwards, we'd have just tipped over. So I couldn't get my thumb out from under his thumb. You know, like, what's it? So I snatched my thumb away and smacked him in the fucking ear hole. And he went, oh, he said, Uncle Chalk, what'd you do that for? He said, you've never hit me before. I said, I wasn't hitting you, Thomas. I said, I was focusing your fucking attention. He went, oh. Anyway, about 3 weeks, a couple of 3 weeks later, we seen our Paula. She said, what's this about you hitting our Thomas then? And Thomas went, Mum, I told you, he didn't hit me. He was focusing my attention. I wouldn't bloody hurt him. God help anybody else that did. Yeah. But when you do accidents happen, don't they? Our Peter was about 8 years old. We were walking through the shires and we were larking about. And I was sort of going like that, just cross his hair. And he sort of jerked away from me. I stepped forward a bit quick, went like that, or give him back at like a, what's it? Caught him on the back of the head. Lifted him off the fucking ground. He looked really, really shocked. I went, "You all right, son? You all right, son?" Yeah. He said, I knew it was an accident, like. Oh dear. Well, they've both grown up to be fine lads. Anyway, I'm getting on off the subject again now. So I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy, though, fighting. If you see Ron, ask him where he's going tomorrow, because I don't know. I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy, though, fighting. Love you all. Bye-bye. And you skins.